Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Brittany.
And I'm Joe. It's the 2-5 gang. Gang.
Gang,
you feel
gang.
Me? It's our first YouTube channel.
This is our first YouTube channel.
So I'm excited. You see, I just want to stop everything right quick. Just everything.
What?
And just look at her. Look at her. She's amazing.
Welcome to our channel. We cannot wait. We are so excited to film for you guys. We are so excited to get into this content. We are excited for this new year, 2020.
2020.
We got
that clear vision. You feel me?
We got so much in store for you guys. Let's get into this video. Our first question is, how did we meet?
Okay, we met. It's an interesting story because I was interested in Brittany for a longer time than she thought, because I was plotting on a thing called MySpace back in the day. It was basically Instagram before Instagram, or before Facebook,
right.
Honestly.
Right.
So
if you know, you know.
Yeah, right. So I mean, I was hitting her up. I was trying to talk my game. Trying to do something, but she was not having it. She was not having it. She was not having it. Well, I see her all the time in school. We went to the same school. We known each other for like almost 9 years now. So we went to the same school and everything, but we
actually
just never.
Probably before, like longer than 9
yeah,
years.
Almost probably 11, honestly. But we just never met like officially. Like it was just some weird thing, and then out of the blue, I was with a friend, and we pulled up to the gas station. And lo and behold, like, she just came up with her friend at the gas station, pulled right next to us. So I was like, man, this is my chance, It's my chance. I gotta shoot. So I got out the car, and I went over there trying to talk to her. She was not having it at first, but her friend was digging her friend was digging my friend. So I was like, shit, she gotta talk to me. You feel me? Like, she ain't got nowhere to go. So that's kind of how it happened, and then I got her number at the end of the day, and the rest is history. It's 2020 now. So
right.
How do you think? How do you think this person?
First thing I thought when I saw Joe was, dang, that's the guy from MySpace.
Right. Right.
And actually, like, when I saw him, and like whenever he actually like got out the car, he was talking to me, and I really was like, wow, this is him. He's really cool. Like, meeting him in person and him talking to me, I was like, he's pretty cool. Like, he's not just like this guy that's like a year younger than me that I'm like, nah, I ain't talking to him. It was just really awesome. I really feel like that night, like, we really had a really great conversation and we clicked. It was like, it really was so, it was like love at first sight. I knew that, like, if I didn't find a relationship, I knew that I would have a friendship, because we clicked. Like, we were just like, boom.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Next question is, who said I love you first? Interesting. Go ahead.
This is a question that I know the answer to, and I know the truth, but he's gonna say something different.
Just go ahead and answer the question.
Joe said, I love you first.
Yes. What's your story? What's your story behind it?
My story is that you called me and you were like, I love you. Stop.
Okay. Enough said.
What's your story?
Okay.
He won't admit to you guys.
Okay. Well, okay. I got a different story. Okay, we've been dating for like less than a year, and it's going great. Like we really hit it off. She's a senior, I'm a junior, so we vibe, and we in the same school together. It's just amazing. Everything. Right. We see each other all the time. We go to lunch together. We in gym class, and she just kept feeling me. You feel me? Like it was something about her. She just loved being on Joe. So in one conversation, she was like, "Man, I think I'm falling for you." think I'm falling for you. Is it okay if I tell you I love you?
That don't even sound like me.
Is it okay to tell you I love you?
Is it okay?
And I said, so you love me? She said, yeah, I love you. And I said, I love you too, baby.
No. Okay. Where was your first date? I am going to answer this question because when me and Joe our first date, both of us weren't driving, so
I was 15.
And so our first, I wouldn't even call it a date.
It was a date. I paid for it.
Our first date, your mom paid for it. Our first date was, I think we went to Applebee's. His mom.
We did.
Shout out to Mama Judith.
Yes, sir.
She took us to a movie, Great Escapes, and then we went to Applebee's.
Yes, we did. So our first date was interesting, you know. We went to Applebee's. Well, first we went to the movies. Mm-hmm. I don't really remember what we saw.
We saw Annabelle and you got so scared. Oh. And that's when I realized you were scared of scary movies. And you...
Yo, I don't do scary movies at all. Like, that's how you know I love her so much.
You played it like a G though. Like,
I hate scary
movies. This
movies.
man was having scary dreams for about 2 weeks.
I hate scary movies. Can't stand them. But you know, I did it for her because she loves scary movies for some reason. She gets afraid after the fact. I don't know, it's weird. She doesn't get scared in the movies, but at the end, oh yeah, I can't go to sleep or something. So at the end of the day, I took her to the movies, and then after, my mom, you know, she pulled up in the G-Wagon. No, I'll just play. She pulled up in the van. And you know, pulled up in the van, we got in, and then she took us to Applebee's. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that was the first date, so I feel like it went pretty good.
It was pretty good.
It went pretty good. Right. Next question we have is, how long have you been together? We've been together for 8 months and 45 days and 3 months exactly. I don't know, but for real, we've
been together for 8 years and 4 months.
8 years and 4 beautiful months of just black love and black excellence, you know. I can't ask for nothing more than that.
Too much.
I just can't. You see this? How can I say no? She gets everything she wants.
Next. What's something no one knows about you?
Okay, I'm gonna go with Brittany this time. What people don't know about Brittany is that she was gang. You feel me? She was gang, and I turned her around to a straight and narrow path.
What? Alright, so honestly in high school, I was definitely trying to be something that I wasn't. I was all into the Bad Girls Club, you know what I'm saying, watching Bad Girls Club every day, so I thought like I was like I thought I was like a bad girl, but you know, I was a good girl. I just was trying to follow a crowd, and you know, like any other teenager would. And it's so crazy because when people meet me today, they're like, you're not the same person that I met in high school. So I just want to be, you know, me. That's it. Like, just
and Brittany, at the end of the day, Brittany is so kind-hearted and loving. She will give you like the shirt off her back. So it's like, I knew that from the start. So when I saw her trying to be, you know, gang, I'm like, hold on now. Hold on, cause you not like that. So I'm glad that you understand that. All right, what about me?
About you.
Oh, people don't know about me.
He really can't dance, but he thinks he can dance, and it's just really funny because sometimes I'll be in my room and then like when my dog we had a dog named Bella, and our dog passed away.
Little Yorkie. She was a teacup Yorkie.
Yeah, so our dog passed away a couple months ago, maybe like a few months ago. Hardest thing in my life, but you know.
We'll show you some pictures right here.
Her sweet Bella. But Joe actually thinks that he can dance, so like a lot of times I'll be in the room and I'll hear boom boom boom, and Joe's like sitting here like doing the worm in the living room, dancing like Michael Jackson, like doing the whoa. Like he just can't dance. Like,
I feel like I do my best, so it is what it is.
That's all that matters.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Maybe y'all see it someday. Or maybe not. Who knows?
Y'all don't want to see it.
How to deal with a long distance relationship.
Okay, so how many years were we in a long distance relationship? About 5 years? 5 years. Okay, so
5 years strong. So basically half of our relationship has been long distance.
So when I graduated in 2012 and I started cosmetology school, and then I got out of cosmetology school, Jojo graduated 2013, and he went to North Carolina of A&T.
Full ride scholarship.
HBCU.
Playing football.
Aggie
Pride.
And so he went to Aggie Pride, and then when did you?
Then after 2 years of being there, I left and transferred to UNCP, that's University of North Carolina at Pembroke. So it was A&T was an interesting time in my life. You know, I had to figure myself out, and we figured ourselves out. But the thing that connected us so long and why we stayed together was of the basis of us knowing what we wanted in life. And we knew that we knew what we signed up for. We knew that since I was going away and she had to stay here, we had to get ourselves right. So she went to cosmetology school, like she said, and she got her license. I had to stay in North Carolina and see her about once a week or maybe twice a week because of home games.
Sometimes even once a month.
Yeah, once a month, because after the season ended, you know, it wasn't any more games, so it was no excuse for her to take off or do anything like that. So I just had to wait to see when she wanted to come down or not. So it was really hard. I'm not gonna lie. Long distance relationships will show you exactly how strong your relationship are.
Right.
I promise you. Like, it's very hard.
And I do want to comment on like what he was saying about like knowing what you want. Like I knew. It's so crazy when we graduated and like we both were out of high school. We knew exactly what we wanted. We knew we wanted kids. I was very close to his family. He was very close to my family, and we knew what we wanted. We knew what we wanted to get out of like the whole long distance relationship period of time that we went through, and also we knew what we wanted after. Joe was strictly there to get his degree, and I was strictly here just to get my degree and work and save and do what I have to do what I had to do here to get where we are now. And you know, our biggest thing is like we would always call each other and we would always say like we're gonna meet each other in the middle no matter what. And it was hard. Like there was multiple times where we wanted to break up. There was multiple times where we would argue because of lack of communication. There was multiple times of just like missing each other. And you know how relationships are. When you miss somebody, you get angry at them, and there was a lot of arguments and a lot of fighting, but we fought for our love. That's like number one. I knew that, like, when we go back to the who said I love you first, I knew that I was in love with Joe, like, towards the beginning and towards the end of his college career. That's when I knew, because we went through so much. Like, we went through so much. We went through changes. We just went through so much. And it was like, it was a beautiful thing. Like, now that I look back on it, it was such a beautiful thing. The first 2 years of him, you said, so A&T, he was there for 2 years. So, the first 2 years, obviously, I couldn't see him that much. I could only see him when we went to games and stuff. I had a little Volkswagen Bug. I couldn't get there, you know what I'm saying? But then the last couple years, which would be 3 years, that's when I was able to actually go down there more and actually see him by myself. And I had my car, and I used to literally like get off of work for like 2 days out of the week, and I would like leave the like at 9 to 3 the day before my off days and stay there for 2 days.
Yeah. And one time she stayed for like 2 weeks, and that was amazing. That was literally the best time of my life because I had my best friend there, and I had football. So it was like that was complete. I was complete. Like I can always go back and remember like she did that for me. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I feel like how to. I feel like to answer the question like how to stay in a long distance relationship or how to cope with it, y'all have to both talk and have an understanding of what do y'all want in life. It's not about that time, it's about what do y'all want in life. So we discussed that I wanted to be a football player. Brittany wants to be a cosmetologist. So we had to take a path to do that. And it separated us. But at the end of the day, we came back together. And it made us stronger. So that's what y'all have to think about it. Like, things don't last forever. They don't. It's always a period in time. So if y'all think about it in that way, as this is just a period in time, and I know that this is my life partner, or I know that I want this person in my life for a long time, I promise you, y'all will get through it. But if y'all looking at the time in that instant, and or they did something to me, or she did something to me, or I'm not getting this love at this time, or I'm not doing this at this time, y'all will not last. I promise you, because I've seen so many relationships fold just off of lack of communication and off of distance. I promise you. So just learn from our mistakes and learn from what we have learned. And I promise you, if y'all want this to happen, it will.
Yeah,
it will.
And I do want to note this: he didn't only go there for football. He got his finance degree.
Right, finance major, and honestly, that was one of the hardest things ever. Because to delegate football and being in a business program, it's different. It's very different because you have to wake up early and go to sleep late every night. There's so many times where I fell asleep on the computer. So it's like, and those times right there, Brittany understood. That's the thing. Y'all have to understand each other. She understood that I had to wake up early. She understood that I had to go to sleep late, or I had to go to sleep at a certain time to wake up early to get to my dreams. And she sacrificed a lot for me. So I understand that right now I had to sacrifice a lot for her. So it's just y'all gotta have the understanding of what do y'all want in life.
And you gotta hold each other down.
Got to. This is the last question.
What are you deadly afraid of?
Okay. Brittany is deadly afraid of the closet. Every time we go to sleep and the closet is open, she'd be like, close the closet.
It's only because I watch a lot of murder shows. I watch a lot of like some scary ass shit.
And basically, she's scared of the dark. Any darkness she sees, she's gonna cry.
I'm not scared of the dark. No, don't let him. I'm not scared. No.
Basically.
I am not afraid of the dark. I am just afraid, honestly, like a lot of times when I'm sleeping, Joe, honestly, when he goes to sleep, he's dead.
I'm done to the
First
world.
of all, he's dead. And like,
I'm done to the world.
I can't wake him up for nothing. So a lot of times I'll watch like Ted Bundy or something like that, and then I might think that I might think that Ted Bundy's in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Like, who doesn't think someone's in the closet?
Me.
That isn't.
I would know if someone was in my closet.
Alright. Okay, so
what do you think I'm deadly afraid of?
Okay.
What's so funny?
Because you're so big, you're so strong, and you can do anything. But he's afraid of spiders, y'all. So if you want to scare Joe, put a spider on him.
Y'all don't want those problems.
All right, so Joe's really afraid of spiders. Like that is. Joe.
Y'all don't want those problems. I promise. I promise.
Joe is deadly afraid of spiders.
Alright guys, that's the end of our video. Hope you liked it.
Please like, comment, subscribe, press that bell button, and we will be back with more videos. Peace.
Peace.